What's up, everybody? Socksway Ups here with a first look at the Architect Paris. I've been super excited about this game. Just was released on early access, and we're gonna get my raw view of it. I haven't played this at all, haven't even loaded it. The architect's name is absolutely Socksway Up. Yeah, that blue's nice. I'm not really sure what these logos have to do with the game, but that's pretty cool. Let's get it to load. Oh, that was fast. Here you'll decide what part of the city you want to transform. Choose a district and open the city view with the key. More districts will be added monthly during early access. Okay, so we're gonna have limited access. That makes sense. Hover over different parts of the screen to get help. Press F1. Okay. Double click on an open district to teleport directly there. Okay. District map of Paris. Click on one of the 80 administrative districts that compose the city of Paris to learn about the history and landmarks. So we're going to learn on this game. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So that puts us in the help mode. Now we get out of it. So is it just one district now? There we go. We're in. Reading is fundamental. Welcome to the city view. Here you are, all set to work in Paris. You are the architect who will change the city of lights. In the city view, you will explore your playground and decide which blocks you want to work on. Here you will gather information on main projects and landmarks. When you feel ready to start changing the city, select a block and open it in the drawing board and click on that icon. Okay. Move around, pretty normal. Shift to accelerate so we can sprint. Q and E to, okay, so these are pretty similar to City Skylines controls. Let's see. So my first thought is, I guess they're gonna build this accurate and you get to change it. I was hoping you get to start just with nothing and do whatever you want to it. That was my initial thought. Let's get back out of that. Make it rain, sunny, change the time of day. I mean, it is pretty gorgeous though. Zoom in. Yeah, very similar to City Skylines with the controls. Yeah, I mean, see over here how it's kind of grayed out is what I expected everything to be, but I guess not. So let's try to move over here. I'm struggling with the buttons. They don't feel... It doesn't feel as intuitive as I was hoping. Maybe it's just me. We already watched that. Can we skip it? Okay. There we go. Okay. So this is the area we're in. And now I got like, there we go. Okay. Moving around, getting used to the controls. So now let's click on this. We'll click on the drawing board. All right. As any other architect, this is the way you spend most of your time. You'll find here all the tools you need to create amazing architecture. And if one is missing, don't worry, it'll be added very soon. In the drawing board, you will follow the inspiration. In the drawing board, you will follow your inspiration, change this block, and design your own project. Pick a plot. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, okay. Right-clicking right now allows me to move around like this. Scrolling the mouse zooms in and out. And yeah, okay, so let's play around with this. What do we have available? So maybe we'll do one little district as we see fit. And that'll be a good introduction. Let's, I don't know. I want to find... Yeah, that's kind of cool. Make a little park here in the entrance. And then let's see what else we have. Okay, so we hover over here is everything. Then we can switch to buildings, switch to parks, plazas, and parking lots. So let's put a little parking lot there. Come around to this building. We'll go into our buildings. Yeah, so you can change up all the colors here, the roof tiles, the roof shape. Yeah, the potential here is pretty awesome. Zoom on over. So what building is this? Doesn't tell me the name of the building when I hover over it. I mean, I don't really like that building. Oh, I really like that. Set this one. And then I think you can add stories too, I saw. How do I make it taller? A lot to learn here. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, so I think some of the first thoughts is all of these should have a hover state so you can remember the name of it, because they're hard to kind of tell exactly what they are by just clicking around. But I guess that's another option that you could do. You're just kind of randomly selecting these different buildings until you find one that you like. But when you do find one you like, you're like, I'd like to remember the name of that so I can be consistent across the entire build here. But it seems very quick, very responsive. But okay, so here's the name of it up here. But hovering would be nice. Okay. Amsterdam, let's go with that. And so how do we find that again? See, this is where middle school people, yeah, so again, I think we'll get the hang of it, but if we just completely made this a school then, come on over here, and how do we find that? Middle school 2. So I guess the parking garage doesn't make any sense anymore. Come over here, we find the middle school. Now we have this entire thing that is just a large middle school. Now how do we get back to builder mode, plot editor mode, oh. Come closer to inside. Come closer or inside. Come closer to an available. Okay, the controls are a little strange. Hover over it, we'll zoom in. Drawing assistant, select parallels. Okay, so now we're in edit mode. That was a little... It's not intuitive, but maybe it's me. We'll learn it. So edit all turns on. You will be able to edit all plots of this block and therefore potentially destroy everything in the plot. Okay, so we can completely change everything in here. That is very cool. You could have vacant land. We can change the types of them. Oh, we just merged everything. Let's undo that. So that would give us a fresh start. And we can do whatever we want with that. And now we're in the edit mode. We can drag like, oh my goodness. Can't go at an angle like that. Could come in like this and really change up the plot. So let's just let's do something like this and then go back into builder mode and see what that changed. So now if we click here, we can have just a little park or mix it up with the plaza. Okay, let's put the plaza over here. And then we'll put the park in front of it. And we'll do the same with this. We want, actually, all right, now I'm starting to, the brain is starting to click here. All right, let's go back here. We have a little entry. Let's go back into this editor and let's edit all. Like, it's not gonna let me do that? There we go. Let's do that. Come back in. And now can we copy that? There we go. Now we have this path. Path leading into the building. And then we can go back over to plazas over here. All right, and now let's go back into the editor. And let's figure out how to erase something. Drawing assistant, what is this? Merge mode, merge. Boom. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Nice, now let's go back into the designer. And come to this plot here. Add a little park. This was supposed to be a path. Where did that go? There we go. So those paths line up nice. This here, let's go back to the editor. Oops, right here. And let's go to the merge tool. We'll click these two. We'll switch back. And now we can turn this into a little plaza on the outside. Whoops, go back to plazas. Like that. So now we have a couple plazas, a nice walk up to the location. Ah, that's pretty sweet. All right, now how do we get out of here? Down here, we can go back to city view. You're about to leave the drawing board. Do you want to build your project? Yes, I want to build my project. I want to see what it looks like in the city. Okay. Let's go to daytime. Pretty slick. So in the corner of this here, we went ahead and added a nice elementary school, starting to change the style of the city. I'm not going to be able to pronounce these. Samaritan, founded in 1870. It remained until it was closed in 2005. It is the largest department store in Paris, with 4 separate stores totaling 516,000 square feet. And this is a super famous building, right? Little diamond or triangle shape there. And this is pretty sweet with the park in the center. Yeah, and then these plots, let's go ahead and let's edit one more. Let's do right here on the coast here. Go back to our drawing board. And let's see what we can do here. Let's go to the plot first. I want, let's take another look at it. Yeah, nice little centers there for people to hang out. Let's adjust those to begin with. Parks. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, we can get all the way down in here. Nice. Okay. I'm not a big fan. I guess it might be realistic, but I'm not a big fan of the enclosure there. I think it's just maybe me, the American in me that's just like, yeah, I don't know about that. So let's go to the editor and let's merge these two. Whoops. Edit all, confirm, merge, boom, boom. Go back over here. We'll make that whole thing. Oh, there's Finley again. Make that whole thing a park. We're gonna pause for a second. All right, so we're putting a little park there. Now let's see, we got this little U shape here. Let's go back to our buildings. And that changes the whole thing with that style. Oh, Amsterdam plant 1. Let's do that. All right, got that all changed up, and I want to get rid of that center. So let's go to the plot view again. Buttons are hard, and let's do some drawing. Let's do like that, and then we'll merge these two. We'll go back in, and then go to our parks. Parks, add that one. Oh, then we have this little tiny building. Let's see, how do we plant one? Go. Interesting. So you could do some crazy designs here. Let's go back into that design mode. Let's go to the merge tool and go. Why are we not able to? Oh, there we go. Merge. Oh, go back to edit. Yep. Can't merge those, huh? Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right, let's draw that line back. And then let's go over here. We'll have to add that back. Very, very interesting. I'm enjoying it so far. I do think... Oh, let's add our little park here. Isn't that the one we had? Oh, because it's skinnier, it changes too. There's a lot. There's no trees because it's not big enough. Let's see what this looks like in the world. Yes, we want to build it. Very cool. So now we're just like completely changing the way Paris looks. We still got the beautiful, beautiful river there in between. Oh man. The potential is pretty powerful. I would say for my first thoughts, it would be interesting, and I guess you can, but it would be interesting to just bulldoze everything, start over as your own thing. Because I know chatting with a lot of people I know, some people aren't excited about playing with Paris at all. Just doesn't intrigue them. And so having something that is, you know, completely unique to start with would be pretty cool. And I guess here we're like just changing this to Amsterdam. I really like the look of those buildings. This one, let's leave that one. Yeah, and so this is, you could spend hours on hours playing around with these to getting the exact look that you want for your rethought, redesigned, replanned out Paris. Just randomly throw a middle school in there. Totally just mix things up, head on back in. Yeah, I don't really like it now that I saw it that way. So let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and completely make this all the same style. Go back to the city view. Yep, we want to save. And we are slowly transforming this district. All right, so what I wanted to do today was make a quick walkthrough of just first impressions, first thoughts. How's the game playing? It's running great. I don't know if we can adjust some settings in here. Maybe the graphics are at high. It's as high as they go. Yeah, everything's turned up all the way. Game is running. It's running pretty clean. Let's see. Update it to actually match the browser or the monitor that I'm using. And it looks even better. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to come across because of the way I capture these videos, but that's looking pretty clean. Can you adjust the roads? Can't adjust the roads. I guess maybe that's not part of architecture. I don't know. So it looks like we have that whole district unlocked. Let's go. How do we get to map view? So this is unlocked as well. Okay, so we do this. Okay. There is a good amount of the game unlocked. That's good to know. So we have this whole entire district of all these different areas that we can attack, and that's pretty awesome. If you're looking into buying this game, it was pretty cheap in the US here. It cost me, I think it was $15 on the first day right now. Really good price. Let's look at this one. Notre Dame. Very cool. So a good amount. Yeah, so there's a lot of gameplay that comes with it. Looks like we got 4 separate districts right here in the center of town. That is, I mean, hours could be spent here until you get all the way out to all of these districts. Overall, my first thoughts are I am absolutely... What? Hold on. Okay, now we're back to... Okay, this is where we started. All right. So let's go back to that view. Let's make sure I'm right here. So we have the... This one doesn't have... Open city views grayed out. Open city views grayed out. Oh, so this maybe this unlocks it. Launch video. So launching the video, skipping it, gets us into the district. So it looks like there's some bugs. There's probably some bugs that they'll have to get through, but you can get past them. I think this is the one we haven't seen yet. Let's take a peek at that. And again, a large area to work with. Where was that? This pretty cool looking church that we have to work with. Ah, man, let's go into... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. How do I just go back in there? Okay, so if we click on that, where are the buttons? Where are the buttons? Where are the buttons? Oh, so you can't edit the church. Okay, good. So there's certain landmarks that you can't change. This entire area you can, though. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so some of the major features, or what are they called? Landmarks, I guess you could say. You can't modify, which is good to know. But there's a lot of gameplay that's going to be in here. A lot of opportunity for customization. I'm super excited about this. Is there like... So I guess let's look at something real quick. Let's go back here. I think this is where we played, or where we started. I want to see if our changes show up in these. Yes, it does. Okay, so you can get your own cinematics of your changes afterwards by playing this mode. That's very cool. And then we're back into it. Very, very cool. So as we keep changing this entire district here, which I guess goes across. No, okay. So when we click on things, if we see the little open drawing board, that means we can change it. Cannot change them all, but we can change everything around here. Up to that, and then this one's a different area. And maybe we can click on certain things, but back here is pretty neat. I don't know what's happening back here. How do we change that camera angle? Maybe we can't over here. But that's pretty neat. Saying that word a lot. I'm excited. I'm excited about this game. Let's give it some weather. Can't make it winter? Oh, it is winter right now. Okay. Little winter storm going on. So I guess in the district you're editing, it allows you to, once you're in that area, have a little bit more control over the camera. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe let's look at nighttime. Late afternoon, summer, mid-afternoon, but no nighttime, huh? Morning, late. There we go. That's pretty nice looking. Let's take a screenshot of that. Very cool. We're doing District 01. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. There's a lot to explore. I want to take a peek of this by myself, you know, so I can go a little slower. We are gonna do a let's play on this, I think, and slowly build out some of these districts, and hopefully as they get unleashed, that's the wrong word, as they get released to the wild in early access, we can keep expanding and keep building on this. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in me doing the series on this, or if you want specific areas of the game kind of reviewed a little deeper. And I think we will do that as we get more accustomed to it and more used to it. But I definitely wanted to get a first look and first impressions video out and going to you guys as soon as possible. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Socks Way Up. Look forward to some more videos coming out in the next few weeks of The Architect Paris.